Welcome, fellow financial enthusiasts, to HFS Finance. Today, we dive deep into the intricate web of Russia's economic landscape. As we peer into Russia's economic journey, it's crucial to acknowledge the backdrop. Over a year and a half since the war in Ukraine began, tensions have persisted, shaping the state of the Russian economy. While Ukraine valiantly resists the Russian invasion, the Ukrainian military heavily relies on donated weaponry from Western countries. Speaking of the West, their involvement extends beyond arms support. A historic package of sanctions has been placed upon Russia, aiming to weaken its power and bolster Ukraine's resilience. However, despite these efforts, the intended impact of crippling Russia's economy has yet to materialize fully. Contrary to popular belief, the goal of the sanctions may not be to create chaos, but rather to limit Russia's long-term economic and military capabilities. Indeed, Russia's GDP has surpassed expectations, expanding by 4. Some analysts argue that the sanctions have inadvertently channeled Russia's focus towards bolstering its economic potential. On the surface, it appears that the Russian bear is thriving, but we must examine the nuances. The question arises, is this economic growth indicative of a thriving real economy, or are there deeper forces at play? Let us unravel the intricacies and the potential fallout from Russia's economic boom amidst the ongoing conflict. To comprehend the impact of the sanctions, we must revisit their typology. The first type aimed to control Russia's export-import industry, primarily targeting technological products crucial for weapon manufacturing. Simultaneously, Western countries strive to reduce their dependence on Russian gas, accounting for 40% of Europe's supply. Yet, Russia has cunningly found ways to navigate these sanctions by exploiting loopholes. Take, for instance, the circumvention of sanctions through alternative trade routes. While direct oil purchases by Germany from Russia were significantly curtailed, they found a workaround by sourcing oil from countries like India. This inventive strategy enables Russia to continue exporting its gas and oil without suffering severe monetary losses. Additionally, the expulsion of Russia from the SWIFT international transaction system presented a significant hurdle. However, Russia swiftly turned to China. Furthermore, Russia has developed its interbank program akin to SWIFT, ensuring their financial transactions continue unimpeded. Yet we must challenge the narrative and explore the Russian economy beyond the surface-level growth. Amidst the conflict, the focus of Russia's industrial production has shifted dramatically. Sectors such as household appliances and automobiles have witnessed plummeting production levels, while the manufacturing of optical and electronic products. In essence, Russia's growth is disproportionately centered around military equipment and supplies. While interpreting Russia's GDP growth, it is essential to consider its impact on the average Russian citizen. The stark reality is that the growth in the military sector does little to uplift ordinary Russians' material welfare or enhance their purchasing power. Despite claims of full employment, the picture is far from rosy. A significant portion of the working-age population has either migrated or joined the war effort, leaving a populace devoid of essential goods and services. Moreover, the financial strain of the war is starting to show. Russia's public accounts are increasingly burdened with a mounting deficit as the cost of the conflict escalates. Maintenance, ammunition, and medical care for soldiers entrenched in Ukraine become increasingly expensive. Ukrainian attacks on supply warehouses and transport routes further exacerbate Russia's financial challenges. As we observe the changing fiscal landscape, one must question Russia's ability to withstand the upcoming winter season. Historically, Russia has exploited its gas and oil supplies, leveraging them as geopolitical tools. However, recent events indicate a shift in dynamics. European countries have diversified their energy sources, reducing their reliance on Russian gas. Furthermore, advancements in liquefied natural gas processing have allowed for alternative options, mitigating the impact of potential disruptions. While Russia's economy may paint a picture of growth and stability, a closer examination reveals a more complex and potentially unstable situation. The dependency on military production and exports poses significant risks, especially as global alliances and market dynamics shift. Another factor to consider is the impact of long-term isolation from Western markets. While Russia has redirected its focus towards Asia, particularly China, the lack of access to advanced Western technology and financial systems could hinder Russia's long-term economic development and innovation. Furthermore, the Russian economy is experiencing a brain drain. The ongoing conflict and political climate have led to a mass exodus of skilled professionals and young talent seeking opportunities abroad. This loss of human capital could have long-term repercussions on the country's economic growth and technological advancements. Inflation also remains a significant concern. The Russian central bank has been forced to raise interest rates to combat rising inflation, which erodes the purchasing power of ordinary Russians. The cost of living continues to rise, and with wages not keeping pace, the quality of life for many Russians is declining. The geopolitical implications of the conflict and sanctions are also profound. Russia's actions in Ukraine have reshaped global alliances and trade partnerships. The economic isolation from the West and the pivot towards Asia could redefine global economic relationships for years to come. In summary, while Russia's GDP growth amidst the conflict might appear robust at first glance, the reality is far more nuanced. The economy faces numerous challenges, including reliance on military production. These factors could significantly impact Russia's economic stability and development in the long run. Thank you for watching HFS Finance. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth financial analysis. Stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.